Talk 49. 49.
I'm going to call this interview Guinea Pigs. Dr. Susanne Kannenberg knows all about guinea pigs. Dr. Susanne Kannenberg, a very warm welcome to you.
Hello, Nigel. Thank you very much.
Susanne, you know all about guinea pigs. What is your big interest in guinea pigs?
Actually, I was not allowed to have a dog when I was a kid, but guinea pigs were the compromise my parents agreed to. So that's how it all started for me.
It started with a compromise. You wanted a dog, but
Yes.
you wanted to go take your doggy out for walks in the night and these things. So how does having a guinea pig compare to having a dog?
For me, guinea pigs are the small versions of a dog in terms of their social behavior. Of course, I don't have to take them on a walk outside, but they can grow very attached to you as well. And they have strong personalities, and every guinea pig is different and unique.
You say guinea pigs have strong personalities. How do you see this strong personality in guinea pigs?
Just from the way how they interact with you, how they learn to read you and your reactions, and how they match for example, their daily routine to your daily routine, and how they interact with you.
What is a typical reaction? How does your guinea pig tell you when he's happy to see you?
For example, when I come home from work in the evening, they have a very special position in their home where they sit and await me. And even if they are not hungry anymore, they already got their food, they're still sitting there and waiting for me.
Are your guinea pigs more attached to you or to your husband? Have they got a favourite, maybe?
Actually, I would say it's even. That, for example, my husband is allowed to pet the guinea pigs on their chin. I'm not allowed to do that, but I can pet them on the head.
That's very, very interesting. So they show their preferences by allowing different people to behave in different ways with them.
Yes.
How do guinea pigs get on with small children who tend to overdo the picking them up and cuddling them?
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
They are deadly scared of them. That small children usually have high voices, and those high sounds are really painful for guinea pigs. They really show that they don't like those high sounds. For example, if you cling your key or if the telephone rings, they don't like it because it's too high, the sound. They can hear high frequencies, and this is really disturbing them. And usually they try to hide or run away. If small children come and you have to be with them, just to guide them how to deal with the guinea pig, that to be more silent and to talk to them slowly and peacefully, and don't try to catch them or grab them.
I can understand that. So really, it may be a mistake giving small children guinea pigs as pets.
Definitely. It's not a toy.
I've got an interesting question, because old people love dogs. They love this contact. Why would guinea pigs be a good substitute for dogs for old people?
One of the first and most important factors is they are not costing as much in daily feeding and stuff. And for example, if you are old and your dog is becoming old as well, and for example, the dog can't climb any stairs anymore, so you would have to lift the dog and carry the dog into your flat, for example. And if you're old yourself, you can't do it anymore. And of course, the dog needs to be taken outside on a walk regularly. And if you fell sick or something, you can't do it. And you need somebody who's doing it for you.
Dogs must be taken to vets, and dogs become ill, and dogs cost lots and lots of money. A very hard question. Can guinea pigs easily be replaced for old people? If the guinea pig were to die, and they do die, is another guinea pig just as good? Would people get used to them quickly?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you would also do everything you can do to keep your guinea pigs healthy, and you, of course, take them to the vet. And this can also cost some money. It's not as expensive like a dog, but actually there's more treatment for dogs if dogs fell ill than for guinea pigs, because they're just so small, and you often don't have special medication for guinea pigs. It's more for babies, for example, for human babies, and then the doses is reduced to fit, for example, the weight of a guinea pig. And that makes it a bit complicated, but usually you can easily replace a guinea pig. You should never keep a guinea pig alone. They really suffer if they are kept alone. So if one guinea pig dies, you have to replace it soon, because the other pig, the widowed pig, is suffering. But usually, for example, from animal shelters, you can easily find another guinea pig.
They seem to breed very easily, don't they, guinea pigs?
Definitely, and many people who don't know much about guinea pigs, they buy it for example, their child, and the child has a friend, and the friend also has a guinea pig, and they let the guinea pigs room together, and suddenly 6 weeks later, surprise, there are 4 little ones. And if you don't act fast, and if you don't know how to tell apart the sexes of small guinea pigs, you very soon have the next generation of guinea pigs going on.
So we've got no problem with generations of guinea pigs. But you
Yes.
mentioned just a second ago, Susanna, that people don't know much about guinea pigs. What sort of research is being carried on into guinea pig behaviour in terms of how we react to guinea pigs? What can we learn from guinea pigs?
Actually, the social life of guinea pigs is comparably complex to human social life. We are all mammals, and mammals usually live in groups. And so we can see from the way how guinea pigs behave many resemblances to our daily life. For example, how hierarchy is working, and how people try to find their place in a group, their social place. And it's just less subtle than human behavior. But you can just see the same like you can see in your job life.
So if we observe guinea pigs, maybe we can change our behaviour somewhat.
Yes, definitely.
And how does this work?
I have seen now many generations of guinea pigs, and when there's a new pig coming into the group, they have, of course, to discuss their social leadership first. This can mean heavy fighting, but it can also go very smoothly. Just how it depends on the personality of the pigs, how self-confident the pigs are. And for example, with the current generation I have at home, they didn't fight at all. But it was very clear she's the boss. And it is so fascinating to observe her, how she makes sure she's the boss.
Doesn't this reflect human behaviour? The Scandinavians, traditionally, the women were the boss in the Viking times. So guinea pigs are no different from Scandinavians, from Vikings, are they?
Yeah, I think so. I think mostly the female guinea pigs are the leaders in the group.
So this is incredible human behaviour, animal behaviour, it's all the same. But guinea pigs, just like people, kill each other as well, don't they? So what do you read from this?
I think this is very, very rare if this happens, and it's more like that a guinea pig who has the lowest social rank might die from distress. They don't kill each other directly. It's more like an after effect of the immense distress some animal might have.
What about at birth? sometimes the mothers eat their babies. How does this compare to human behaviour, or am I completely wrong here?
Yeah, I think you're wrong at that point. The mothers eat if they have a miscarriage. But usually there's two ways. If they give birth, they take very good care of the babies, or they just abandon them, but they would not eat them.
Where do our guinea pigs, the ones we have as pets, where did they originate in the beginning?
They originally come from South America, from the area of Peru. They are kept as meat resource.
Okay, so people have guinea pigs for lunch in Peru, or how does this feel to you, the thought of eating one of your guinea pigs?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It would hurt me a lot.
Of course.
Is already when you see, for example, biological preparations of rats and something like that, and they are so similar in their anatomy, like guinea pigs, that it's really painful to look at it.
You just mentioned rats. Rats and guinea pigs are both rodents. Keeping guinea pigs as pets, would it be similar to keeping rats as pets? Many people do it.
It's not entirely similar. Friends of us, they have rats, and rats are also very group-oriented and social, but rats are smarter, and they are more smart in their interaction with humans than guinea pigs. And rats like more physical contact. Guinea pigs are not so oriented to physical contact with humans. They will accept it if they trust you, but they don't enjoy it.
Okay, so maybe guinea pigs, they're not so keen on actually physical contact with people.
Yes.
So maybe
they show their affection more in interaction.
How does this work, interaction? What do you mean by interaction really here? How does this work?
For example, guinea pigs are animals that would run away in case of danger. So they easily would run and hide. And if the guinea pig is totally relaxed next to you and would even sleep with eyes closed, it means the guinea pig feels very comfortable and safe next to you.
Do you let your guinea pigs sleep next to you?
I don't take them out of their house because this is their home. But when I'm, for example, standing in front of it, they wouldn't care. I would not disturb them. They would just go on sleeping.
It's interesting because these guinea pig houses, we call them hutches, they're quite small. Don't you ever let your guinea pigs run around in your flat to give them exercise, this sort of thing?
Actually, our guinea pig home is pretty big.
Okay.
It's 3 square meters.
Oh, that's very big, yeah.
It is, and we bought one of this size just because we didn't want to let them run freely in the flat because they like tables.
They like
very much.
You mean they nibble the table legs, or?
No, they nibble the rubber coating of cables.
Oh, cables.
Of the copper wire.
Oh, I understood tables, cables. Okay, so actually they could cause incredible damage, couldn't they?
Yes, and it could be life-threatening for them too.
And for you.
Yes, also.
Okay, so if you keep guinea pigs, don't let them run around your flat because they might destroy the electricity and all this and cause big explosions. Who knows? So what else must one think about when one has guinea pigs in one's flat?
Actually, there are several hazardous things you should avoid. For example, certain kinds of plants that you might have in your flat might be poisonous for guinea pigs.
Okay.
And they would try to chew on it. And it's also when you let them run around freely, you might accidentally step on them.
Okay, this is a very tragic thing, isn't it? Stepping on your guinea pig. What,
Yeah.
what do guinea pigs eat when they're feeling happy? What do they eat?
They mostly eat grass and dried grass and hay.
Okay,
This is their main food, and we feed them also green vegetables like cucumber and bell pepper and celery.
you mentioned that rats are more clever than guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are
Yes.
rather slow. Do guinea pigs understand German or English, or can if I were to come and see you and spoke English to your guinea pig, would he understand me, or how does this work with languages?
I'm pretty sure they understand their names and they learn to read you as they're human in a way which we underestimate. I'm pretty sure that my guinea pigs know pretty much, or they know very well what I want. It's just a question if they are going to do what I want them to do. And this is more a matter of do they want it or not?
So they're very
It's not a matter of understanding.
okay. So they have very strong characters, I think.
They do. Yeah.
And what happens to them? How do you punish them when they don't do what you want them to do?
I don't punish them. I think this is a concept they wouldn't understand. For them, it's just violence without reason. So they would not. I mean, you use punishment because you want somebody to change their behavior.
Okay.
And this link would not work with guinea pigs. That's why you should not punish them.
Really? So this is something we should learn from guinea pigs. People should not punish each other. People.
Yes.
So maybe the biggest lesson is don't punish people.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. And so guinea pigs, of course, understand this, maybe, and they know you're not going to punish them, so they just carry on doing just what they want anyway.
You can distract them. For example, if the guinea pig is destroying something in their house, I can distract them and offer them something else for activity.
How do they destroy things, Susanna?
Chew on it.
Chew on it. But aren't they just looking after their teeth, or are they wantingly?
Yes, and that's why if you don't want them to destroy one item, you can offer something else where they can use their teeth on.
Do guinea pigs like sweet things? Chocolate
No.
and these.
Actually, yeah, unfortunately, yes, they do.
Okay.
And our male guinea pig, he has diabetes type 1.
How do you
the first
know?
type of diabetes.
How do you know that?
Our vet found out.
Oh, really?
And he's a very recent breed. It's called California.
Tell me about this. This is an interesting point.
Yeah, the California breed is actually derived from cuy. Cuy is the giant guinea pig,
Okay.
and those cuys have been domesticated for centuries just as a food resource.
Right.
So they quickly gain weight, and then they are eaten. And our pig is also pretty heavy. He's 1.3 kilograms, and the cuys are more likely to have diabetes than others.
Is this similar maybe to the problems dogs have when they're bred and made smaller, bigger, that they become prone to illnesses?
Yes, definitely.
So shouldn't we just not breed these new breeds? Why don't we just leave them the way they were and enjoy them?
I think it is okay to breed if you make sure that the genetic variety is big enough.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, how do they know this? These are all big questions, aren't they?
Yes, definitely. And he has to be on diet.
Okay.
We have to keep a pretty strict diet for him.
What is his strict diet, Susanna?
he shall not have any foods that have a high amount of sugar, like, for example, red bell pepper is now a taboo.
Carrots?
Carrots, yeah, tomatoes.
They all have sugar.
Yeah, peas also.
So what's left for the poor animal? I mean, what does he get to eat on Sundays when it's a special day?
For them, Sunday is not a special day, so he's getting the stuff he usually gets, and we try to keep enough variety for him. But we have to regularly check that his glucose concentration in his urine is low.
Wow. These are incredible things. I would never have thought of these points about guinea pigs. They can become ill and they have to be on a diet. Does your guinea pig know he's ill? Or do they just accept it as, I suppose, how it is?
Actually, I think the first week he was pretty frustrated because all the treats he got before were now not allowed for him. And of course, if you can't put one guinea pig on diet, you have to put the whole group on diet.
Oh no!
Because you can't feed one guinea pig other food than others.
So, because of this guinea pig, you're torturing these other poor.
Yes.
So, having guinea pigs is good fun for you, but for your guinea pigs, it's a torture somehow.
I don't think it's a torture because they have had way more healthy now.
Okay.
You could see it from the perspective you make sure that both your guinea pigs are really healthy, and our female guinea pig, she's already really old. She's 7 years.
7 years old. That's
and she's doing pretty well.
And how many babies do guinea pigs have in their lifetime?
It can be per pregnancy something like up to 4 or 5 babies.
Okay.
And the pregnancy is about 6 to 8 weeks. And then they easily can become pregnant again in a pretty short time span.
So can they have about 100 babies altogether, or is there some?
Yeah, they can, but it's really not good for them. They can die, and it's also so that when they become pregnant too soon after the last pregnancy, that also the babies are damaged. That, for example, they might miss extremities, or an eye is missing, or something like that.
Okay, so you have to keep an eye on the behavior of your animals, but basically
you have to be very responsible if you breed.
Yeah. So isn't this the big lesson of all responsibility? You're responsible for living things. And isn't this the biggest advantage that people can get from keeping guinea pigs somehow?
Yeah. You learn the responsibility, and you're rewarded with very friendly, vivid animals that enrich your life every day. So
let's just say guinea pigs enrich your life every day. They give you great comfort. You speak to them, I'm sure. You say hello and wie geht's dir and how are, all these nice things.
Yeah.
So guinea pigs actually are the perfect partner. They can't fight back. They can't argue with you. Not like your husband or your wife, maybe.
Yeah, but they can show you if they are frustrated with you and if they don't agree for something you have in mind with them. For example, going to the vet or clipping toenails or something.
So the best thing is, as in life in general, is try your best to get on with them and everybody's happy. Susanne Kannenberg, thank you very much for this brilliant chat about guinea pigs, a really, really interesting subject. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much for having me, Nigel.
And see you soon in Vienna or in Hanover.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Susanne. Danke vielmals.
Bye-bye, Nigel.
Talk 49.